Hi, it's us again. Did you miss us?
Yeah, welcome back. We got some more Battle of BC 5 Ultimate Doubles action. We got a big name team up here today.
Yeah.
It's MK Big Boss and MK Leo. So
Neither of them stand for Meta Knight, for the record. I know this is like decently common knowledge, but for those who don't know, apparently Monster Kingdom is a store in Mexico that ran tournaments, so that's why they're MK Leo and MK Big Boss. Although, for convenience's sake, we will just call them Leo and Big Boss like everyone else.
And then RM8 is definitely one of the people up there. I do not know who the other person is, but RM8, player from Alberta, Nike
Player
main.
from Wi-Fi as well.
Well,
You've
yeah.
probably seen him in an online tournament. He grinds those so much.
Definitely known a little bit for the Wi-Fi play, but we're going to be seeing some of that going on there. So yeah, should be a good set. I'm assuming we'll see the Rob from Big Boss.
Leo could go. They could curse us with double Rob.
We could see double Rob. That is something that could happen. I'm hoping not to see it. I'm assuming we'll probably see the Pyromithra out of Leo, but we'll have to see. He's been fooling around a little bit with the Meta Knight lately as well, you know, trying to out a couple more characters, so we will have to see.
Kind of the unknown is who our mates cheering with.
Yeah. But also, I was kind of talking about it before we headed out. We're going to be going through all the doubles today. We've got a singles pool at the end of the day as well, so there'll be a little bit of singles action today. We've got a quad stream going on the other stream as well if you're looking for more doubles action. And then we also have that Zomba versus Big Boss money match happening later today. So this won't be all of Big Boss that you see today. You'll see them in doubles and then probably for that money match later as well. $1,000 on the line. So
A lot of money.
more important than the money, the pride as well, you know?
On the other stream, we got Yoshidora Yara teaming, so Yoshi totally open up those streams. Yeah, Mexico and Japan, best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Definitely the two best countries in Ultimate right now. Can we claim Canada third? Probably not yet. Canada
No. I mean, it's nice to have a couple of. I mean, it was just Riddles for a little bit, but it's awesome to see, you know, Ouch and Big D kind of put more people on the map as well. And I'm hoping that we get a couple more here at Battle of BC. You know, we're here for a reason. You know, we have a lot of people who have worked really, really hard, and it's cool to see too. Like, you know, sometimes all it takes is to show, like, one person to show that it's possible, right? Ouch does really, really well at Battle of BC last year, and then, like, next big event, Gommel comes around, and suddenly Big D does super well, right? And then after they do super well, everybody in the region is like, you know, they can do it. We can beat these guys sometimes. You know, maybe we can do it too. And you get to see other people pop off as well. So I'm hoping to see that. I mean, I'm a little bit biased, obviously, but
Yeah. I mean, it's hard not to have a little bit of regional pride when you've got an event this cool in your backyard.
absolutely.
All right,
Okay,
here we
so
go.
players
Aramate and Morris. This is another Rob. We
Okay.
could see 3 Robs. I don't want to see 3 Robs. That's a lot of robots. But we could see 3 Robs. It is entirely possible.
All right. So we're just getting character select set up here. Looked like we were hovering the Pyromithra for Leo for a second. We will be getting over to the gameplay here shortly. They're just setting up still, so
That's the concern.
no worries quite yet.
Darn pro controllers.
All right, there's 2 Robs.
Pythra
And the Pyromithra
Ike. One
from-
of these characters is not like the others. One of these characters is a little bit worse. Also, Leo has won a tournament with every single one of these characters at some point.
All right, so it's a Swordy and a Rob. A robot and a swords person for both of these players. We'll have to see, or for both of these teams rather.
Yeah.
MK Leo and Big Boss definitely strong, but RMA
Theme song, love to see it.
definitely a strong player as well. Haven't seen too much from Morris before, but could be a scary team as well.
Currently, they're just doing robot wars in the middle.
Yeah. There was a tournament back in Smash 4 that I happened to team with Leo at. And I will just say it is the easiest tournament bracket I have ever had. He is so good at just being present in doubles, being aware of both teams and where both people are trying and then just putting hitboxes in those spots. So we'll definitely see that here in this game.
Down tilt, no up air yet. Out of the MK layout, as they call it.
Yeah.
And so far, this has been a pretty stratified game. We've had the Robs just fighting each other for dominance, and Leo just kind of swinging at RMA.
Oh my god, RMA took footstool combo into Pyra down air. Just a lot of damage there.
And Leo only at 36%. Oh my god.
That dash attack was so smart. RMA wanted to make something happen.
To hit both of them, and that is backbreaking already. We're so early in, but that is... I would be a little begrudgingly proud that they hit that. It's like, that's cool, but I'm like, oh, we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, and that's kind of that presence of mind I was talking about earlier, you know. Rather than going for something really, really big, you just throw out that dash attack. It just does so much damage.
Oh, good setting from Morris. Gonna take it off Big Boss. Leo only at 61% though. 75 now, but...
Yeah, kind of an awkward situation to be in as Rob, just watching that top float towards you. You can't really air dodge that low down without being in a lot of danger.
I love that it's just like Smash Your Nature. Whenever you trade with a move, you just immediately continue to do the move over and over again.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of that there from the Robs.
Yeah, might be getting some shades of what we'll be seeing later tonight with all the, you know, Rob down tilts and the gyros.
Nice double tilt read from Leo. Not quite going to take it though. Rob is famously big. And wow, they're just cleaning up. Only lost a single stock so far, and Armade and Morris are already on their last ones.
Ooh, good up smash there. Does not take out Rob. Heavy robot.
Yeah.
Gonna need a little bit more than that.
He's made an Nintendo, so
yeah.
Definitely got a bit of weight to him. And use of the Ray of Punishment there, you can just cycle that versus certain characters. Rob, not one of them though, has the option to just back up, go high. Leo's ledge trapping has really just been the decider in this set. He did it to Armade at the start, gave Big Boss enough time to just establish dominance over Morris, and there he was doing it to Morris. That's it.
Oh, and that combo too. Isn't actually going to kill there, but
yeah.
So devastating. All the way across the stage, it almost killed.
Leo just knows that throw armor. It's so good.
Yeah. I like that Leo is staying more Pyra in doubles as well. Just those big hitboxes and having that blazing end. Oh, and that was like a good combo!
Oh my god.
That's what I was mentioning at the start of that game, that presence of mind. He is always there with the combo, even if you're not like 100% ready for him to be, or like trying to pass to him even. A lot of the times he's just there. He is just ready.
Yeah. I want to get the fresh cut replay of that back throw, up air. That was so good.
Yeah. And also that footstool combo earlier in that game. Like, there's a lot of stuff to be prepared for. And Armade and Morris had some moments there that it was like, okay, yeah, these guys are ready. Like, they've done their research. They're ready. Like, they've got the synergy there. But just a little bit of a different level coming out of Leo and Big Boss here.
Flashes of brilliance, but just not quite enough in the face of Team Mexico.
Yeah. Ooh, FD. This is the Armade special. Armade loves FD, but
if you're honed on Elite Smash, you are generally an FD enjoyer.
Yeah, but I imagine it might be a little bit harder to land when you have a Pyra Mithra and a Rob hanging around down there.
Yeah. I think it's especially interesting, kind of how the counterpick meta goes in doubles when there are two of the same characters on.
Oh my!
Okay. Two of the same characters on different teams. Like, do you counterpick yourself? Do you just go to the best stage and boost them? Apparently, you just throw at F smashes. That works.
Yeah.
Both the Robs gonna take the bullet there for their human overlords.
All right, Leo holding stage, trying to get the edge guard, but good side B there from RMA. Gets out of that situation.
Oh no, gets hit by his own top that he nared. That is a little bit tragic, but this is definitely significantly closer than game one. Now the shield pressure. I love that Leo saw the top and was just like, don't worry, I know what to do.
Oh, and that blazing end. Oh my goodness, you would go up that far and you're expecting an up air, expecting a forward air, something like that.
presence
but
of
yeah.
mind from Leo at all times is just so good.
Yeah. Oh, and that back air as well, coming out of Morris.
Yeah.
We're even on stocks, but not on percent.
Yeah, if Morris can live for a while, which is not out of the question when you're Roberto.
Yeah.
Oh, Afro? Our mate's been doing that a lot. Just wait on the ledge Aether. Surprised he's not, like, attempted to drag him down, but... I don't know, maybe you can't do that from that position as Ike. It's been a really long time since I've seen, like, ice.
Yeah. All right, going for that back air again. Oh, the foresight on the last hit of the side B.
He was going for something with that down air. I wish we could have seen it.
Yeah. Our mate going for an edge guard here on Leo. Is going to find a forward tilt. Evens things up here. I do like that that yellow team here isn't afraid to reset to the ledge on this FD when they can't land. Our mate using that up B to do so, and then, you know, Rob just using the thrusters.
Okay, bounces off Big Boss. Still not enough, though.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You don't want to actually collide with somebody there. You're not going to make it back to stage, and Big Boss is going to take out Morris with that up air. Even as Rob players, it's hard to DI Rob up air. Yeah,
it's just a very confusing move all across the board. One of the moves in the game that definitely makes you question what the design team was on. Alright, back throw, back air, fair. Oh my god. Oh, good air dodge from our mate. Does actually make it back. Almost gets a follow off the laser. That back air might have killed. And
right, how do you make it back here?
Like that. He's gonna upbeat. He upbeat. Leo might have had enough time to switch to foresight, but oh my god, doesn't need it.
And that's, yet again, that presence of mind. Like, there's not a lot of time for Rob, you know, just jab 1-2, couple of, you know, hooks there. But being ready for the F smash.
Shouts to Big Boss, too. We talked a lot about Leo. Big Boss understood the assignment the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Focus down Rob. Like, you know you're a better Rob player, so why not?
And just consistently sending them near Leo, too. You know, Leo's already, like, always watching. You know he's ready. And Big Boss just did a great job of constantly putting, you know, both Armade and Morris in that danger zone. Yeah, we'll get a couple of replays here. Hopefully we'll see some of that stuff that we're talking about. Some fresh cut replays here.
Yeah. All right, I want to see, like, the end of game 1. That was just perfect. Yeah. I feel like the up B's at ledge actually did quite a bit of work for Armade and Morris in the set, but it also just didn't really amount to anything long term because he kept giving up stage control.
Oh, yeah, that slow floating top on the right side there. Definitely a tough one to deal with. F smash on the left side, laser on the right.
That's how you know he plays Rob a lot. He's just prepared.
Yeah.
I'm prepared for our next team. I'm excited, but we'll get to that in a second. Look at that beautiful blazing end and mix it back. Like, everything about that was just perfect.
Yeah. All right, which one was this? Oh, yeah, the foresight on the... Leo was doing a lot of that intentional foresight stuff in that second game to try and get those punishes.
Just very offensive use of foresight. And it's interesting, Morris arguably screwed over his own teammate there. He sent Big Boss into the right spot to just... Oh, here we go. Goodbye. Yeah, he sent Big Boss into the right spot to interrupt Ike's side B, so...
You really don't have that much time. It's just... And then F smash. I mean, it reaches pretty high, so thankfully it did catch with that Pyro F smash. But
I'm actually, like, pleasantly surprised it had enough time to F smash.
Yeah.
And I'm
a little bit of hit stun on that for sure.
Next team, by the way, we got Larry Lure and Mr. R. Two definite legends of the post-melee era for sure.
Oh, I love this. This is definitely a Smash 4 era team. I love both these guys.
You got your start by beating Mr. R.
Yeah, I guess so.
Way back in the day.
Both these guys such homies too. I haven't gotten a chance to talk with them yet this weekend, but I'm sure I will. But yeah, it's cool to see them still coming out for the occasional event and getting to, you know, compete and stuff. So we'll see how that's going for them. I don't know who they're playing against up there.
Yeah.
But we'll get that info for you guys shortly. But yeah, it's so cool to see some of these guys still coming out. Like I said, like I think oh, I'm not sure if whether either of these guys came out for Battle of BC 2, but Larry's been traveling to BC for probably 7 or 8 years at this point.
Larry doesn't contend that much Ultimate anymore, but he still makes the trip out to BC every year.
Yeah, he's been traveling out here for a very long time, since early Smash 4. We appreciate the people that, continuously support the scene, so I got to give him a big shout out for that. Mr. R made his way out, I think, for Battle of BC 3.
He was here in Smash 4.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got an Ontario team. We have Salim Shady, who's a Pokemon trainer, and then Slime, who's a Bowser Jr. Or Roy, technically, but Roy Koopa, not Roy. You know what I mean.
But definitely a couple of strong teams here. Both Salim Shady and Slime doing pretty well at the pre-local and the pre-pre-local.
And the pre-pre-pre-local.
Was there also a pre-pre-pre-local?
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I'll had locals.
Oh, wow. Okay, so pre-local. I knew about the pre-pre-local on Wednesday. I didn't know about the the other one.
Quick, the Samus player from Germany, actually 3-0 Ouch there, so maybe a taste of what's to come for once we get into the later parts of bracket.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it is going to be the Pokemon Trainer and the Bowser Jr. We're just getting settled on character select here.
Pythra Falco.
Yeah. So, we brought up this point a couple of times, but sometimes in doubles you get to see characters you don't get to see in singles. And Bowser Jr., very strong combos with, the up air strings, as well as just some strong, long-lasting moves. We saw that Toon Link up B earlier on in the day, that lingering hitbox is so strong.
Bowser Jr. is just Toon Link up B, but better.
Well, jab, up smash, we're already seeing F smash,
16% or something like that.
And then the Pyramithra coming out of Mr. R, and then the classic Larry Falco.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised we don't see Sheik from Mr. R. I know he also plays Pythra, but Sheik is his main. Just another character that's unreal in doubles, but I guess if you don't really team with this person super often, Pythra is just a better choice. A lot less margin to mess up. Like, Sheik requires so much precision.
Yeah.
That could have been something so incredible.
And Pyra is just so scary in doubles. Like, it's Sheik when you're playing Mithra, to some extent, but then you do also have the kill power behind it.
Like Sheik with Violet attached.
Exactly, yeah.
Dare up smash gonna take it through the platform even, wow.
Down air through the platform. Pokemon Trainer, though, definitely a scary character as well in doubles. Ivysaur having these explosive kill options. Charizard can actually stock tank for such a long time as well.
Oh, good there. Misses the back air and the down air, unfortunately, but that was tragic. So many opportunities that were just missed, but Slime did pick up a kill on Mr. R, so just soften the blow a little bit,
Yeah, keeping it real even here, going into second stocks on everybody. We love to see the close sets. And also, yeah, I mean, I mentioned Ivysaur and Charizard. May as well mention Squirtle as well, as you've seen some play.
Squirtle's bad.
Getting some combos here. So evasive, hard to catch in doubles, hard to catch in singles. But then there's so much more going on, and you're trying to catch this little turtle. A good job of playing evasive here from Slim Shady.
That was really good for Mr. R, just knowing PT has that frame one escape option in the switch. Just like, yeah, I'll downer you, then I'm going to hit your teammate. You can switch all you want. It takes you out of action for a bit. And that was sad. Salim Shady thought he had a jump, did not have a jump. The classic.
Yeah, that Ivysaur edge guarding. I like that rising Nair a lot, and then the Razor Leaf into the up B is going to take that even up this second game. Or sorry, this second stock.
I was thinking, did I miss something?
No.
I don't know, this is actually not... Like, it feels like we've been talking about Mr. R and Larry a lot. This close. Like, Falco could die to Pyra Dare right now. Pyra up smash.
Yeah, and the burnout is what's going to do it. That's so strong. It's hard to...
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I just said he could die to his own teammate. I'm so sorry. He could die to his own teammate, but will die to the card spin.
All right, so very even here on this first game. You want to have that counter pick advantage going into a potential third game if it happens.
I just want to point out, Slime got hit by Falco Fair on shield and waited up the landing hitbox. That tells me he's familiar with this matchup.
Yep, a couple of Falco players over there. Blanc playing the character. So definitely some experience going on over there as well for that matchup. Oh, a couple of close calls.
I was expecting one of them to like throw it in up air. But yeah, here we are. Very even. No real edge to kill power either, honestly. All four of these characters can just really lay on the herd. Statement still stands true, Layers-Are. Not so much as Squirtle, but don't think we'll be seeing Squirtle anytime soon.
All right, being on the ledge here, you got to find a way through that Falco forward air wall, and they do manage to reset back to neutral here, taking some stage.
And there we go.
And
Falco
a
up smash
Falco
gonna
up
take it
smash.
over Salim Shady. 145% on Bowser Jr. I think we're just gonna be seeing a lot of drive-bys. Just gonna test the matchup knowledge. I don't think the Bowser Jr. Oh, goodbye. I don't think the Bowser Jr. from the Netherlands, young Eevee, plays that much anymore, so it might be a while since Mr. R's seen this matchup. There are a couple in SoCal though. We got like catch-up and stuff down there. So.
Yeah. I do like the attempt to just get the forward throw like real quick, try and get out of the way. But yeah, great punish there from Mr. R.
Yeah, in that situation, I almost wonder if it's better to throw the guy into the other teammate. Just kind of hope.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But without a hitbox or something, you know, I don't think Bowser Jr. back throw has a hitbox on it.
I know
so.
forward throw does with the punching glove, but that wasn't helping him there.
No, not when you're facing that way.
Yeah,
but a very close game one. Certainly doable going into the second game.
The team, and they really brought it back. I think if Salim Shady can hold on to his stocks longer, he kind of SD'd that one. It might have been a completely different game. Hovering Corrin. I don't know if he plays Corrin.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to end up being a Pokemon trainer. Probably just.
Yeah. It's like, are they hovering it because they're choosing, or is he just on his phone or something?
Yeah, we'll see.
Young Eevee doesn't compete anymore, but he lives like 20 minutes away from Mr. R, so they still play, but he mostly plays Mii Brawler now. Thank you, chat. Interesting. Did not know that.
Okay, yeah, so it is going to be the Pokemon trainer here still. So same matchup. Not going to have to worry about any character swaps there, but we'll have to see what the stage is.
Just running it back. That feels like a Canada thing. BC in particular is very guilty of running it back even when they really shouldn't.
Oh, I like the Bowser Jr. combo there. 51%. It's usually Falco doing the comboing in those early percents.
Junior's combo game is not to be trifled with. It's by far his best strength of the character. One of the few, some people would argue. Yeah. One thing I want to talk about is that compared to Leo, Mr. R plays a lot more mid-run doubles, which I think is interesting, you know? Different style of it. Definitely looking to more HG than...
Oh, and that down air up smash again. Doing so much work there for Mr. R. Pyra paying off here.
You know, let's trap both of them with one move. It's an excellent switch out of Salim Shady. Quite literally a life-saving one. I didn't think he was making that back, I'll be perfectly honest. This is going maybe a little less well at the start, but not like last game went all that great until about the midway point, then they brought it back, so...
Yeah. That cart put Mr. R in an awkward situation. A second cart. He is going to air dodge the ledge. That was a really good recovery.
I was really worried for a second that Ivy Air was not going to pass the damage threshold for Junior to not get the car back. And he would have just killed his own teammate like that, but thankfully not going to happen. Oh my god, you can up tilt Bowser Jr.'s car. That's so sad. This poor character, man. He's just a kid in his little toy car.
All right, we'll need some of these Bowser Jr. combos here in order to even this out. Oh, I like the forward air from Larry Lure. Even if you're doing a little bit of damage to your opponent, you're getting them out of the combo and out of that bad situation.
Honestly, probably less damage than you were taking just from the Junior up there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, some combos coming out of Salim Shady and Slime here, though.
Down one stock, not that bad. Like, it feels like Mr. R and Salim Shady have been in control the whole time, but...
All right. Salim Shady hanging out on this Squirtle. Yeah, I was about to mention, it's a little bit scary.
Bad
back
choice,
air.
apparently. It's hard when they're both at lower percent, but at some point you just need to switch to Ivysaur. That was an excellent raid from Slime. But no, Ivysaur, generally the best of the characters in any sort of situation like this high chaos sort of type thing.
Not able to find too much here on green
I like
team.
the Razor Leaf plank with the Falco up smash, and then Salim Shady being aware of it enough to...
Yeah, now in the 2v1.
This is going to be rough. This is... That was cute. That was really cute. Switch to Zard. Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, and great timing on that, getting that when that down throw is active, so Falco takes no damage whatsoever.
We saw Leo and Big Boss do that too, but wow. That's the meta. That's the meta for doubles. Just know your throw armor.
Absolutely.
Like in 4, we saw a lot more like handoff type combos. You know, cloud back air and a 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 finishing touch type thing.
Yeah. Awesome, but a great set between the two teams there. Probably the closest set that we've seen so far today.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't get too many close sets in the early
Game 2
rounds.
was a bit rough, but Game 1 absolutely was doable.
Yeah.
So they can be proud of that.
All right. Yep, we got some fresh cut replays coming up for you guys again. Make sure to download the app, join the Smash community, and add some money to that prize pool for these players. But yeah, we're getting into these replays. Yeah, that Falco up smash.
Shoot from so far, wow. And then F throw, yeah, just dash attacks. Nothing much you could do there.
Yeah, that first game was so close.
Second one, unfortunately, not so much. I don't know what changed. They just got hit more.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, the Falco up smash is just such a good kill tool too. Good kill tool too. Oh my goodness.
Yep, down throw, F smash.
Yeah.
Honestly, you could have killed Larry there. It didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, when you're that far ahead, it's not an issue at all.
It's cool to see the use of that throw armor because it's really good recognition, but it did not matter in that situation.
Yeah, but great job to the two of them. I'm sure that won't be the last that we see of them in this doubles bracket. As I mentioned earlier, we are going to be going through the whole doubles bracket today, so going to get that all done today. Be another singles pool later on today, and then money match between Zomba and Big Boss going on later as well for, you know,
oh yeah,
who the best Rob is. But coming up next, got a team we saw earlier on in Onan and Lugi, the double dock coming out of the two of them.
I don't know. I'm not sure if they'll go double dock this time. I believe this is to make it into top 16 for doubles. Don't quote me on that. We're getting close. Up against another team, actually, an all BC team. Nervy, a Pokemon trainer player, BCR adjacent, BCR in the past, alongside Shigo, who is a transplant from Mexico. Yeah.
Okay.
And Shigo plays a lot of characters. FGCs, don't think we'll see those in doubles. Wolf, Richter, Samus, Cloud, Sephiroth, Mario. I fought all of those in bracket against him.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's just naturally good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have all the luck. You just can pick up characters like that. So.
Okay. So we'll have to see how that goes here. I really hope we see the double dock again. I think it's really just fun. I can understand why that would work as well.
I could see Shigo actually just going dock on his own accord. Anyway, we'll be right back.
We'll be
Sit
right
tight,
back.
everyone.